Hey everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be walking you through a super helpful technique in Power BI, how to dynamically limit rows in Power Query using a parameter. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to create a flexible row limiter that you can adjust on the fly. This is great whether you're loading huge datasets for testing, or if you want more control while troubleshooting your queries. Let's dive straight in, so we'll start from the beginning. Make sure you have Power BI open. If you don't already, go ahead and launch it now. Once you're inside your Power BI project, the first step is to enter Power Query, which is where all the magic happens for data transformation. You'll do this by clicking on Transform Data. This opens up Power Query Editor, kind of like the backstage area where you can shape and prep your data before it hits your reports. Now here comes the dynamic part. We want to be able to set how many rows Power Query will keep and adjust it whenever we need. For that, we'll create a parameter. Look up top for the Manage Parameters option. Don't worry if you haven't used it before, it's about to get pretty intuitive. Click Manage Parameters and then hit New Parameter. This is just like setting a variable in Excel or any programming language. You're basically telling Power Query, I want you to remember this value and use it wherever I say. When you're prompted for a name, type in limit rows. It's good practice to use a name that clearly describes what the parameter does. For the data type, choose decimal. This makes sure the parameter can handle numbers, even if you want to adjust your row count to something like 1500 or 13, depending on your needs. Speaking of which, the next box asks for the current value. Let's set it to 1000 for now. This means by default, Power Query will grab the first 1000 rows from your data unless you tell it otherwise later. Click OK to save the parameter. With your parameter set up, let's put it to work. Head over to your data table, then look for the Keep Rows drop-down in Power Query Editor. Click on Keep Top Rows. This transforms your table by keeping only the number of rows you specify. Now, instead of manually typing a number, click the little parameter button and select Limit Rows. This links your row limit dynamically to the parameter you just set, so you can change it anytime without reworking your query. Here's a cool part, let's test it out. Go back to Manage Parameters, find Limit Rows, and change its current value to 13. Hit OK and watch what happens in Power Query. Your table should now update, and you'll see only the top 13 rows are kept just as you specified. This flexibility is super powerful for quick previews of your data, especially when working with huge imports or when you're developing formulas and just want to work with a manageable chunk. Don't worry if you want to experiment with different numbers here. You can change the parameter value anytime, and Power Query will update accordingly. It's a bit like turning a dial to control how much data you're working with, which saves loads of time and keeps things running smoothly. And that's all there is to it. You've just built a dynamic row limiter using Power Query and Power BI. I hope this makes your data wrangling a little easier. If you found this tutorial helpful, hit that like button, and if you have any questions or want to see more Power BI tricks, leave a comment down below. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.